This is a pretty rambly video, so expect rambles. Ramblies. Ramble, ding dong. Hello, I am Wet. Hi Wet, I'm Dad. Today was a rainy day, and not just any rainy day, enough rain that it was like if all the tears that have been shed for Harambe were just to pour down from the sky. That's how much rain we had. Although that's a pretty controversial meme, and I'm not the point of the video. I have been looking forward all day to coming back here and getting to just put on some cozy pajamas, wrap a blanket around me, and just relax. You know what? I'm actually gonna do that. Computer, load pajamas, please. Yes! Cozy pajamas achieved! Yay! Aren't they adorable? Get it? Cause they're doors. Do you get it? Do you get it? Now, you might be thinking, don't you fret, Quinn. It's just a little fall of rain. No. Shut up, Marius. It's not a little fall of rain. It's a big deal. All my notebooks got soaked. Look at this. This is my idea notebook. Remember the emotional suppression video? This was the storyboarding for it. It's all wet. Sad day. Wait a second. Why am I not in my bed right now? One sec. Hello, welcome to the bed. Cozy pajamas activated. I look like a mess. It's because of the rain. The rain. Yeah, let's go with that. I was so proud of myself today, and then it all went wrong. I started out my day super productive, woke up early, took a shower, blow dried my hair, put makeup on my face, and I was feeling so good. I went out the door with a big smile on my face, and then it dropped with a clap of thunder as I realized it was a rainstorm. And I mean storm. This was not just some sort of little drizzly shower or little spits from the clouds just being like phew down at us. And what am I saying? And I realized that I don't have an umbrella here, which is normally fine. I love going out without an umbrella. Sometimes I'll even take my shoes off and just people will be like, what are you doing? And I'm like splashing in the puddles, doing all the things. La da 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 da. But no, the instant that I stepped out into the rain, boom, soaked. For me, honestly, just being the silly little child that I am, it was kind of like an adventure at first. And I was like, yay, I'm gonna skip in the rain, sing in the puddles, and do a little dance. And this is not a real song. But that wore off really quickly. Rainy days, they can be great. You're just like cuddled up by the fireplace with a nice mug of tea and a cozy blanket wrapped around you, and that stuff's awesome. But today was not one of those kinds of days because it was cold and miserable outside, and so much happened. And on my way to the bus stop, a car that was driving by literally swerved towards the curb where all the rushing water was just to splash me. So it went choo, and I was like, dude, why? Why would you go out of your way just to make someone else's day a little bit worse and a little bit wetter? You know what, maybe they were having a bad day and that's the way that they take out their aggression or something. Still, I don't like that person. Blech. I just realized that this shirt looks really billowy, like I'm a snowman. It's cozy and comfy and I like it. What am I doing? Get out of there. Sorry about that, everybody. Let's get back to the topic. Finally got on the bus, made it to school, and the campus was completely different. Every set of stairs became waterfalls. Even flat land was just rushing river. Everything was like nearly ankle deep. Here on my legs, it was deep. It's been really hot lately. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wear like a nice thin shirt and some shorts. I should not have done so. Fatality. The school was still like, oh, it's in the middle of summer, and so had the AC on full blast in all of the buildings. So you're dripping, soaking wet and freezing, then you step in and then there's this gust of freezing cold air, and then you're expected to sit in class and pay attention? It's not gonna happen. I was seriously so cold in that class that I was like vibrating, and I'm pretty sure that I was shaking the entire row of chairs. My goosebumps could cut glass, probably diamond. You could use my goosebumps as a pickaxe in Minecraft to go mine and cut the diamond. Like this, apparently. Clearly I know my Minecraft. And no one had told me this, but I had mascara all down my face. I was so pale from the coldness, and the mascara was so black that I literally looked like a mime. I'd be the worst mime because I'm not good at not talking. And because I'm not good at miming. So I decided to go to the university bookstore, which sells pretty much anything with the college logo on it. So I thought to myself, maybe they have an umbrella or something to keep me warm or dry, please. is. And I got there and apparently the umbrellas had sold out that morning. So my only last resort was to go over to look at the jackets, and I looked at the jackets, and if you don't know this, university bookstores are expensive as all get out. And the cheapest thing I could find was $60. Crazy. I still had plenty of time to kill, so I decided to stop at the library and just get on the interwebs. Maybe an hour later, I click on a link, and then on the screen it goes blam, and has this huge alarm noise that fills the entire library. I'm like, oh my god, what did I do? But it wasn't me. It popped up on everyone's computers at the same time. I just had clicked at a very inopportune moment and thought that I had caused the whole thing and had a little mini freak out moment. But luckily it was just an alert that everyone got on their screen saying, hey, you can all go home. The rest of school is canceled today. I could have left 3 hours ago. But whatever, I was grateful. I went over to the bus stop, doodle-doodle-doodle-doo. There was this huge crowd of people who just needed this one little bus, and not one came for a whole hour. Well, actually, one did come, and it wasn't even fully packed, and so I was almost on it, and I was like, excuse me, can you just scoot up? And the girl looked at me and was like, hello, yes? Yeah, I can talk. Are you actually kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? But I digress. Had to wait another hour for the next bus to come. But you know what? It's fine, because we got on the bus and it was totally fine until the bus broke down. Oh, you want to know the best part? You want to know where the bus broke down? Take a guess. It stopped in the middle of a train track. That bus was so crowded and packed with people because we all just wanted to go home. The bus driver figured, I can get it up and running again before anything happens, so just stay put. No, you're supposed to evacuate people when this happens. You're not supposed to just be like, stay put. We're in the middle of a train track, but it's fine, it's fine. But then the little lights that tell you when a train is going to come started blinking. And I was shouting over everyone, hey bus driver, the lights are blinking for the train. And he was like, don't worry, I've got it covered. You don't have it covered. There's going to be a train coming, that's not okay. Didn't want to die. Didn't want the people on the bus to die. So I may have acted a little bit impulsively. And it's weird because I usually don't take charge in situations, but in that situation I just had to act because people were kind of panicking and I was honestly kind of panicking, and the lights were flashing faster, which meant that it's getting closer, and I had to do something, so I just reached over and I was like, Pachoo! And opened the escape hatch. I know that it's an emergency escape, but I feel like having a train crash into you is kind of an emergency. So I opened up the emergency hatch that was next to me, started helping people out, and the bus driver didn't really pay much attention to it. Honestly, I don't even know what he was doing. But we all got out, walked safely out of the way of the train tracks. The bus did start back up again, so the guy was fine and the bus was fine. Everything was fine, but not before we could see the train coming in the distance. Granted, it was kind of far-ish away, but it was still close enough that we were kind of worried. We're like, dude, get off the bus. And he's like, I've got this. He did eventually get it, so yay. So the bus driver wasn't all that happy with me. As I was getting back on the bus, he was like, I have half a mind to make you walk home, Missy. I'm sorry, I was trying to help people. I wanted lives to be alive. But you know what? I would rather have had that happen and not been in any real danger than to have not done anything and had a train actually come and hurt us. I'm simultaneously super embarrassed about that and slightly proud, but mostly embarrassed. At least I got my cozy pajamas. What am I doing?
Being a dork, that's what.
I'm trying to make this into some sort of positive, meaningful ending that's you know what? The bad days have to happen so you can appreciate the good days. You have to feel cold so you can know to feel warmth. You have to feel afraid to know how you feel safe. But honestly, I'm having a little bit of trouble with it right now because I'm just kind of feeling what is it? What's the word? Oh, right. Anywho, I hope you liked this kind of random, rambly video that just happened in the middle of the week. This isn't this week's video, but I hope you enjoyed this. If you can relate, or if you feel my pain, or if you want me to have a better day, click the like button to give me a smile, or click the sub button to subscribble, and then you can be a little subscribble. I hope that no matter how bad or how hard of a day that you have, you can always find some sort of light at the end when the sun comes back up and it dries up all the rain and the itsy bitsy spider away. As always, have a beautiful day full of magic and joy and rain. Bye! Boop! Singing in the rain.